Hello boys and girls. So today we are going to be talking about the color wheel again, but we're going to be doing a really cool experiment. So I sent you home with a bag that looks like this. If you were a virtual kiddo, you were supposed to come to Clover Bank and pick it up, but it's got lots of goodies in here for us for art today. So you don't want to lose this because it does have some stuff that we'll be using later in the project, but for today you're going to open it on up. So here is all the materials that you need. You need your yellow tag board. That is going to serve as a area for you to be able to draw on, so you're not getting anything on your table underneath. You're going to need your color wheel on top of that. You're going to need your circle paper that you're going to set on top of that. You're going to need your primary colors, washable markers, a little cup of water, and the cotton ball. All of that should have been in your bag that was sent home. So, if I set my round circle on top of my color wheel, I can see through it. It's harder to tell on the screen, but I'm going to trace over my lines, and I'm going to go right to the edge. So I'm doing my yellow first, so I'm going to go ahead and color in my yellow. I'm only doing my primaries. I'm only going to be using my primary colors today because we're going to do some color mixing as well. And then I'm going to do my red. I'm going to go all the way to the edge. And then I'm going to do my blue. Whoa, that's a strong blue marker. Go ahead and color him in. There's a couple little white gaps, that's okay. We're going to actually use that to our favor. Then here is where we're going to start color mixing. So, in the white pieces in between, we're going to combine those two colors on those slices of pie. So if it is between yellow and red, I'm going to color most of mine yellow. And then I'm going to go in with my red marker, and I'm going to do little dashes of red throughout. Squiggly. Okay. I'm going to do the same for all of them. So this one, it's in between the blue and the red. I'm gonna do mostly red, like streaks of red. And in those white gaps, I can go ahead and fill it in with some blue. Same with this one. I'm going to fill it mostly yellow. I like to turn my paper. And do little dashes of blue. Now, boys and girls, here's where the fun part happens. Now, we can tell that these aren't those colors that are made, but here's where the magic happens. I'm going to take my color wheel and I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to make sure that I'm working on the tag board. This is going to help save your table so you're not making a huge, huge mess. So you're going to get your water, and you're going to get your cotton ball, and you're going to dip your cotton ball in the water, and you're going to start dabbing it onto your paper. So I did the yellow first. Now, when I dab it onto the area where there's other colors, it's going to start to mix. Go on to my red, fill in my red, go on to my purple, and those colors are going to start to mix together. I'm going to do the green next. Green. The last one should be blue, because the blue kind of gets a little, messes up the colors a little bit. And as it dries, it's going to actually blend even more. Ooh, see, my green's kind of going into that one. Washing out my cotton ball and squeezing it out. So when you lift it up, start to make those colors. See that? Now you're going to set this aside and let it dry. When it's dry, we're going to actually be using it to collage, but make sure you didn't get any on your table. If you did, make sure you clean up after yourself. A good artist always cleans up after themselves. You can throw out your cotton ball and get rid of your water. And that is all we are doing for today. So I hope you had fun with our little experiment, and I will see you next week. Make sure you save this. We're going to use this to collage.